Standard weather in Denmark. Rainy, rainy, rainy. There we go. Let's see, turn it around here. And there we go, come on. And if we turn it around here, we can see that the usual weather in Denmark. Rain and gray. That's just, that's the norm in Denmark pretty much. Well, many days. Rain, moist and wet. Just perfect fungal weather. Anyway, so my toothache has stopped, so that's nice. I'm still very hit by the green pebbles. So I was like, I went up, made the video, went to bed again, and was up and down and up and down. It was terrible. Not feeling so well and all that, right? So, but the toothache has stopped, so my teeth are now feeling fine again, which is nice. That was pretty much the worst thing of it, I think. Felt like that the teeth would just jump out, it's like feeling like there. Anyway, so don't eat too many green pebbles. If you don't want to get into. I wonder what actually has been going on in my body in regards of the green pebbles. They absolutely do something in the body, that's for sure. And it might be a good thing to take a little green pebbles, but not that, not like two of the, let's see, I have it out here. It's still, it's pretty tasty in regards to the meat and all that, right? And it gives a peppery thing and all that, but don't eat two of these, for 2 days, that seems to be very stupid, at least, And of course, I've been eating, a little, some of these before that as well. But the last 2 days, I pretty much just ate, 2 of these one day, and two of these, the other day, and just the first 2 really made, where it's like totally heat down the, and the stomach felt warm, and I was freezing, and warm down the leg. There's different kinds of sensations in regards of warmth and itching and all that I've found out. So anyway, and feeling like you're like having sickness symptoms and all that. You're feeling like you're, sick, and you're tired, and you're anyway. So just be careful of the green pebbles. Don't take too much, And I shouldn't have taken for another day when I already felt pretty hit. But I didn't have any other food source, so I thought, let's just go on, and I ate 100 grams more, and well, that wasn't so good. That would be 2 of these, that's like 50 grams of corn and 50 grams of moist thing, and I didn't take the moisture thing or the water thing from it. Still in the refrigerator. I didn't drink that the second day, and I'm not going to drink it for sure for at least a couple of days or something like that. I'm not sure how long it could keep in the refrigerator, but hopefully my teeth are, has become better, so that's nice. Not having pain in those is thumbs up. But I'm still feeling hit, but it is getting better, but I'm still feeling, like sickness, tired thing and all that. But as far as I'm not, if I'm not going to eat more of these, it should become better. So yeah, and not feel so bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Just don't eat too many of these green pebbles. They're apparently pretty strong, and I don't know why it would hurt in the teeth. it was not in regards of eating them, as far as I can see. It was afterwards, after eating them, that little by little it began to hurt different places in the mouth. The first, this and that, just different places in the mouth, and at some point becoming just the whole mouth, that was hurting, up and down. It was like feeling like the teeth was hurting, like the teeth themselves was hurting, and the thing down below and upward and all that. It was just painful. I wonder what would make that, why the peppercorns would do that. But before that, you get this heated sensation all over well, not all over, but a huge amount of your body is feeling like this warming, and you're freezing, and you can feel your body is very warm, like when you're sick, right? So I really wonder what is going on in regards to the peppers. There might be some health benefit to it. I wonder what is that. As long as you're not taking too much. Oh, okay. It's $1. Okay. I guess it's a bomb or whatever. Anyway, so I guess that might still be some, valuable health benefit by taking the green peppers, but don't take too much, And of course you can flavor the food as well, and there's 0 sugar in it, which is nice. But I wonder how effective it actually is, because, it seems to say that it's antibacterial, antifungal, and antivirus, as I understand it. But as I understand it, they also need to do more research on it. But what they can see at the moment, it seems to be in that direction. So I wonder what it has actually, what it actually is doing in my body. Hopefully it is antifungal. That would be nice, hitting the fungi even more. But yeah, I'm getting kind of, at some point I should start with the diflucan, and yet I actually also need to get it. I should go down and get it at the pharmacy, so at least I have it. And then the rest of the money, if there's anything left, I think I will buy some meat for that and see if I can keep it low. A low diet of meat, see if I can, fix it out to the month, and then at the next month I would need to plan out how to, do things in regards of diflucan, in regards of food, how to fix it. There's a lot of things, lot of things that needs to go hand in hand, I guess. So yeah, but yeah, it's I wonder how long are we actually in the month. I actually don't think we are that far in the month, and I'm pretty much already drained for resources again. Oh yeah, so that's 18 days, so that's not. So after the diflucan, there's probably not going to be much, but I'm thinking if I can do 250 grams of meat, for one day, I should be able to at least further, what do you call it, make it longer working. Of course, I need to check how much resources I have after I pay for the diflucan, and then buy some cheap meat, and the standard thing pretty much that I usually buy, and see if I can just do 250 grams, so I still have some kind of food in me, and keep it just to, and keep that as long so I can still function better, still having something in the body, but instead of going into the mode of fasting, because at some point when you go into fasting, the energy begins to go down, and you tend to also feel pretty bad as well, so that's not the most anyway, so yeah, I guess that's the plan. And rain, rain, rain. Oh my. I'm kind of, I'm really hit, well, again, it could be worse, but, yeah, still have the website to toy around with, and in regards of all the health stuff to read and all that, it's just, going further with that, but it just seems like my brain is just totally overloaded, as it has been for, I guess, a lot of years now. I really should take a break from it, and yet then you're still pushing forward. Toying around with the website in regards to WordPress and all that, looking into that. Again, it's moving forward a little here and a little there, and in regards to the players, in regards to the WordPress players, I've fixing in regards to the players in regards to HTML, but apparently you can also install them in WordPress. And apparently it seems like I need to set everything up again in regards of the WordPress. And of course, in regards of getting it to work and all that, that's, again, I found out that one of the players didn't have YouTube active, and it didn't have video active either from the beginning, which every single other version I've used has that as the standard, if I remember correctly. So the thing is, when I began to test it, I just wanted to see it in regards to working, and I used YouTube, and then it gave me an error message in regards to the Doom. But the Doom, as I understand, is in regards to the folder that should be on the server, so the error message doesn't make any sense, because it actually should have told me that, hey, YouTube is not active in the plugin, and then of course I would easily be able to just turn it on. But apparently it was turned off by default, and thereby I was toying around with that, and I couldn't understand why it wasn't working. But I got it working and tried different things, and I actually do see if it can be possible. Because he has a feature where you can actually have the player on multiple pages. The problem is in regards to the old, the HTML, where if you go to the HTML player and all that, the thing is you have to have the player on every single side. You have to have all the code on every single side, and it's a huge amount of code. You could probably make a link, I wonder. I wonder if one could actually just make a link from the HTML file to another file, that it would just load, so you wouldn't have all the HTML or all the code from it, and you could just have it one place in regards of and that might actually be possible, I wonder. So you could actually edit one place in regards to the player and yet have it on every single page. That would be, But the thing is, the WordPress have just a little short thing that you need to put on the page. So that's, you don't have all this code. So if it was actually possible to make the same feature in regards of every single page, and you just need to put this little thing in it, that would be awesome. But I don't think the player has that feature yet. So, but maybe it's possible to do. Now, of course, there's different other things here and there that are problematic and all that. I think, but. I'm fixing the videos at the moment as well in regards of some of the, both computers are working in regards of making, actually it's finished over here. Nice. So the first 4, I made them 18 instead of 20. Oh yeah, that is true. That's better quality than 20. That's true. Okay, so it seems like I have the first 4 Protestant videos finished in regards of William Tyndale, John Hus, and John Wycliffe, and actually it should be John Wycliffe, John Hus, and William Tyndale in regards to that. And of course a lamp in the dark, I fixed that to MP4 as well. Now what the idea is just to get the information into one player so people can easily, the problem is that a lot of people don't know the history of these things. The idea is to guide them in the right direction so they can, easier get the information. And Yeah, the same thing in regards to these pagan